What's going on? What's happening? What's happening, YouTube? Right back at you with another one, man. You know, what we finna get into on this right here, we finna get into, the kingdom of heaven, the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? We finna get into the afterlife. Now, I know a lot of us, we have like our own personal interpretations and things of that nature about what heaven have to provide, right? Now, I'm gonna start off by saying this, okay? Because on this side of life, I'm from America. I live in America. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people outlook on heaven is very falsified. You know what I'm saying? It's very falsified, man. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people outlook on heaven, they think once they die, that they gonna go to this one big boring place in the sky, like angels, right? And they think they just gonna live in peace, harmony. They never gonna have sex again. They never gonna be able to live again. They just have to be pretty much a goody two shoes, just singing songs all day, just living in the sky like a bunch of, just no more fun for people. So what I want to touch on about that is that's a bullshit ass lie, straight from the pits of hell. Okay, now the kingdom of heaven will be an earthly assignment. Okay, it's going to come down on the earth. Okay, when you read in Revelations and they talk about when the Lord destroyed the world, right? The current order, the current system, right? That we living in this wicked society. What the kingdom of heaven is pretty much, about is when the Lord destroyed this place, right? And he's going to reestablish a new order, a new rule on the earth, right? We're not going to be in the sky. That's bullshit. It's going to be on the earth, right? Now, in the kingdom of heaven, let me give you certain things that we would be able to do. We would be able to disappear. We're going to be able to have supernatural, like how you look at like the Marvel heroes and, the comics and stuff. We're going to have like some of them same abilities like them, like Flash, Superman. And right, we're going to be, just like this, having them supernatural, hero abilities, like, some of my favorite heroes, X-Men, shit like that. Okay, that's going to be one of the first privileges. Shit we'll never do on this side in our mortal body at this time. I ain't never seen a nigga run like Flash in this life right here. On, this period. I never seen no nigga fly and shoot lasers out his eye on this side. Okay, so that's going to be some of the shit. And when you read the Bible, it even tells you that. My servants, they shall mount up with wings like an eagle. They shall run to and from like the wind. Who did you see do that? Superman, right? Mounted with wings as an eagle, flying basically. Who the fuck did you see run like back and forth like the wind? Flash, right? And even Superman did that, back like the wind, So these are talking about certain attributes that we're going to have during this time on earth. Okay. Now, let me tell you something else that the kingdom of heaven also provides for us. For people who do not agree or disagree or whatever, we will have marriages. Okay, we will have princes. We'll have, princesses. We're going to have queens, kings, concubines, maids, servants, slaves in the kingdom. Us, the melanated, the dog race, the people that they swear African American right now, with this woolly like hair that the Lord had in the Bible, with this bronze dark skin tone the Lord had in the Bible, us. Yeah, this kingdom is strictly for us because we the only people that's been robbed on this side of life of who we truly are with our identity. And we belong to the Lord as his royal priesthood of people under Jacob, right? From the family of Jacob, like in the Bible, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Okay, so we come from the family tree of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, right? Now, anybody who know about these people, they were black, right? Rebecca was black, right? Jacob was her son, as well as Esau, his twin brother. Now, who the fuck was Esau in the Bible? As far as Jacob, our twin brother, it was talking about the devilish ass white man. Okay. Esau was the oldest, the devilish ass cracker. Okay. And the birthright belonged to us. The dog race was for Jacob, the younger brother. So what the fuck they ended up doing with their plan was, they robbed us of our birthright. You know what I'm saying? So half the shit that we suffer from was really meant for they ass. And all this white privilege power shit they're trying to exercise all over really was our original position above them in the beginning. So The kingdom of heaven is going to restore that order back into existence. We're going to be the cream of the crop of everything. If you are a part of our melanated race, our culture, us. You know what I'm saying? And then the white race, on the other hand, is going to be a reciprocal of that, which means the less of every nation. Which they pretty much is today, but our people just don't understand what really happened in the beginning to see it like that. Right, to give us our power now. So the kingdom of heaven is a place where everything's going to be pure, perfect, righteous. We're going to eat real fruit. We're going to eat real meat, real food. You know, not none of this GMO shit that they contaminate and shooting up with steroids. They fucking with our vegetables over here. We don't have no more nutrients, no more, protein the way we should have. They fucking us up in America with this food, giving us all this fast food, killing us. So in the kingdom, we're going to eat real food, real meat, real chicken, real oranges, apples. We're going to have real sex. Okay, STD free. Okay, condom free. STD and condom free. Think about one man with 500 wives and a few, 200 concubines. Shit like that. A big ass mansion to take up a whole state in America. Shit like that. So who the fuck would want to, follow that reality that the Lord is manifesting right now? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck would want that kingdom versus a society like this in America where you can't even fuck a bitch freely without a condom because you might catch something? Who the fuck want to live like that? So, at the end of the day, people always, misinterpret things that they hear word of mouth. And this is why the Lord always told you always seek counsel from him and his word. Don't be all in the church listening to these lying ass pastors, man, making you believe that if you don't pretty much get out here and send your life away and make the best of it now, then when you die, heaven gonna be a born place where you can no longer live no more or enjoy life no more. Because that's how the devil rob us of wanting to get our opportunity and position to get there. That's how he rob us. He make us feel like it ain't gonna get no better than what we can see right now in his devilish ass system. And make you believe that if you wait for heaven, then you missed out on life. If you don't get involved with the devilish shit out here. And that's what make a lot of our people end up getting killed. It puts a lot of our people in prison, jail. It gives them all kinds of diseases, AIDS. It fucks us up in every form of fashion, bro. Because the Lord see that we don't have the right idea about his plan for our life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you don't want for 2022. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't want. You don't want to be a miserable motherfucker with all the shit in the world for the devil, but you live in so much darkness you can't enjoy that nice car because you gotta because you really miserable. You trying to burn off the misery. Right. Because the devil don't. That's one thing about the devil that I had to learn. He'll give you what you want, but you have to play by his motherfucking rules to obtain that shit, to maintain that shit. And the minute you let up on wanting to be dark, he taking all that back from you. I wouldn't give a fuck what it was. He taking it back. Okay? And we can't, overlook so many accounts that we seen with some of our favorite stars. Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, Tupac Shakur, Malcolm. All our powerful figures who was once just at the top of everything crumbled because they seen the truth behind closed doors and informed the public. So they took Cat Williams' whole career and just made him be a piece of shit when we were just on the edge of our seat crying, laughing because he told the truth about the Illuminati, the devil, and his people. So, on that note, man, you have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And the white man, the closest that he'll ever get to his kingdom of heaven is on this side of life in America. Okay, this the only heaven that the Lord will ever have for a white man in the Bible, America. Okay, and once this over, he don't have no more rulership, no more power over shit. He gonna be our slave for 1,000 years. So when you read in Revelations and they talk about how the devil gonna be bound for 1,000 years, this is not only talking about Satan himself. Okay, because you have to understand that Satan is a spiritual entity. We can't physically see Satan, right? He's a spiritual entity. So when you read that he gonna be chained for 1,000 years, this talking about the future slavery of white people in this world. They're gonna go into 1,000 years of slavery and captivity under our people in the kingdom of heaven. And we're gonna treat them 20 times harder than anything they could have thought about doing to us on this side. Because this shit go back to these supernatural abilities that I'm telling you about in the kingdom that we're gonna have that crackers, never had on this side. See, when a white man fucked over us, he had to make weaponry. He had to create guns, whips, chains. He had to make weaponry to fuck over us. He didn't have no supernatural abilities because the Lord didn't give white people a soul. They are not melanated. Their skin is a curse. Okay, in order to have their skin tone, that shit is a curse. That shit is called leprosy. When your skin is white like that in the Bible, that shit is leprosy, nigga. That was a curse to our people that had white skin like that in the Bible. That shit was a curse. Okay, now another thing that I want to touch on about how you can lose your position in the kingdom of heaven as our people dealing with white people. So all these black sisters that's on their back fucking for extra money, you just lost your position in the kingdom of heaven to simply fucking a white man for money. So whenever the karma hits your black ass and shit ain't adding up no more, the Lord is rocking your boat for that. He rocking your boat for that. And the same thing, now the difference with us, the Lord gave us greater privilege as a male because we the head of a woman. So it's unfair as this shit seems, but I'm getting ready to say in the eyes of any woman, we are free to have as many women as we want as a black Israelite Hebrew male. You don't have the privilege to do that. You have to just submit to us. As fucked up as it may seem, as far as the Lord, laws for his people. So, y'all don't have the privilege to live like that, even though the society, convince y'all that you can. No, you don't have that privilege. No, you're only here to be a servant and a helpmate and a bond slave to your husband. You're only here just to serve that one guy. Okay, you ain't here to have a phone full of niggas juggling the privilege that we have. You don't have that in the eyes of God as a black Hebrew Israelite woman. You don't have that privilege, right? So that's what it's going to restore back to the days of King Solomon, when he was the richest man in the land and had 1,000 wives, 700 wives, 300 concubines, which came to 1,000 women that he married. That was our forebrother King David's son. And King David had several wives and concubines that he was married to. When he took Bathsheba and got her pregnant and took her and killed her husband for the shit. Okay, after he tried to cover it up by killing her husband. So he was married when he did that, had several wives and a few concubine women. Even a cracker. He even had a cracker as a concubine. Because white women are concubines. They are not labeled as a wife for who we are as a Hebrew black Israelite male, brown male. No. If I hook up with a white girl today, she's looked at as my concubine. You just the woman I'm going to have sexual relations to and things like that. But you're not the woman I'm going to get my privilege to. I'm not going to, get you the best gifts, none of that kind of shit, like my actual wife that's a black, Hebrew woman like me. You know what I'm saying? Black Hebrew woman that's a part of my descent. Okay, that's my actual wife if I hook up with her. So I can get her a Mercedes. I can go, put a 10,000 in her pocket, easy. Because that's my wife. She's a part of my heritage. But you as a white woman, you are my concubine. You get no extra privileges above that. Okay, you just something I'm going to stick my dick in, mouth, ass, whatever, and then you can have my baby. Because the baby going to still be a part of my heritage because I'm the male. My DNA determines the outcome of who our family going to be. So if I get your white ass, if I get a white girl pregnant, an Edomite woman, because in the Bible they Edomites. So let me just stick to what the Lord called crackers in the Bible, Edomite people. Edomites, some of the dirtiest people that was ever recorded. And if you go to the book of Obadiah, it has one book that talks about the whole downfall of white America in 2022 and beyond. Okay, 2020 and beyond. Because when the pandemic hit, the corona killed a lot of white people before it started attacking black people. It was killing more crackers than us at first. But somehow they found a way to reciprocate the effects that it have on us. And now they want us to get these vaccines to weaken our immune systems. So that way it can hit us. Now they want us to get these shots to weaken our immunes and shit so the shit can hit us. You know what I'm saying? Because it was triggering them. It was fucking them up the most at first. So that was the Lord's judgment at the beginning hitting them. Okay, now they tried to evade that shit, but it's not going to work because the judgment gets more intense each month, each year, each day, as you can see. So that's not going to float. You know what I mean? And before I close this out, I'm going to let you know, man, the thing that you do not want to do right now is throw away your position because over temporary fulfillment in this lifetime. You don't want to throw that shit away. You don't want to do it. And then another thing, in the kingdom of heaven, shit, we're not going to have to work no more. We're going to have people working for us forever. We're gonna have people in our cotton field. We're gonna have motherfuckers building our mansions, building our shit, bringing us, the money, bringing us the money, that bag in the kingdom. So we gonna just rule everything, including the white man. And that's what they fear the most about this plan. So what the white man doing now, he fighting with everything he got to keep us bonded to this system, because that plan is on the rise and he can feel that shit. He can feel it. The white man feel I'm losing control over black people. Too many blacks waking up. What the fuck is this about? What is this Hebrew shit about? How are these people finding out their identity? How are they getting so much power to look down on us now? So guess what the white man gonna do? He gonna always use money as a way to stay in the picture, to keep fucking with our heritage. Because he know the hardest thing to turn down during inflation or in this country is with the cost of living is $1 for our people. He know that. So the minute our people get strong enough to start turning his ass down, that's when the judgment gets even more intense on them people. As long as we continue to mingle with them and, think they buddy and whatever, then the karma fall on us. We get karma for that shit. So we get the karma for living like that. Not them, us. We get karma. So it's fucked up that the truth have to come out like this through so many people on platforms now, through the Lord spirit about who these people are and exposing them like this. And a lot of black people don't want to face that shit because all our life we done been around. And we never looked at it that way. You know what I mean? But that's the truth, bro. And it's time for us to start living for that shit, because the Lord killing us right now. And judgment start with us first, because we belong to him. If my child get in trouble in school with some other kids, when I get to that motherfucker, damn your child. What the fuck is my child involved with? I gotta go get him first, or her first. So that's how the Lord look at us, the dog race, that belong to him. When we fuck up, damn everybody else. I gotta punish y'all first. I gotta get you first. So that's what we pretty much going through right now with all the killing, black people dying from all this sickness and shit, dropping like flies. The Lord judging us now, because they don't want to turn from that evil in them, fucking with this system. They don't want to see the kingdom. They don't want to see the purity. They don't want to see this dark energy vanish, because they done benefited from it too long, our people. So the longer you stay bonded to that shit, the more damage, judgment, karma, and destruction that we will undergo for 2022. Mark my words. Okay? But like I say, until the next time, y'all know how the story ends. Peace and blessings, man. I hope, y'all can understand this. I hope y'all feel this, and I hope y'all, recommend it, share it. If y'all come across it, whatever. My page new, so a lot of these videos as of now, they really don't have no views, unless, it's just something I happen to look at just to give it a test run. But you come across this, man, I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? My Cashapp, Slim the Prince 88, for people who may want to send donations, to the angels, the 144, the chosen ones, the angelic beings, the divine beings, we really appreciate that. I know I'm not like a lot of people. I'm not gonna demand, what to send, saying anything you got is from the heart, or else you wouldn't have did it. You feel me? So until the next time, I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Holla.